Welcome to the GETT 20th Anniversary video series. This is your first GETT video. Be sure to go to our getpa.org website and register so we can send you a new link every week. Today's video features the Chester County Technical College High Schools, one of our premier sponsors. Rachel, let's go ahead and get started.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Rachel Broadway, and I am a Perkins Project Coordinator at one of our TCHS schools. TCHS stands for Technical College High School. We have 3 Technical College High Schools, and they are amazing schools to attend. TCHS is a free high school specializing in career and technical education for students in grades 9 through 12. You don't have to pay tuition to attend. The programs at our schools prepare students for success in college, the workplace, and life. I'll tell you more about our schools in a moment. My job is fun and exciting because I get to work with students and help them think about their careers and make plans for their future. What is a career? A career is a job that you might plan on having after you graduate high school or college. Have you thought about what career you would like to have after high school or college? Well, you're never too young to start thinking about that. Start by thinking about things that you like to do and things that you like to learn about. You can build a career around that. For example, our guests today love cars. You will meet some adults today who have careers working on cars and running automotive businesses. You will also meet some high school students who are in our auto service program who love working on cars and learning everything about how to take care of them and fix them. These students are planning on having a career working on cars and even building cars. Well, I mentioned the auto service program. Between our 3 TCHS schools, we actually have 26 different programs, from auto service to culinary arts, where you can learn how to cook, to veterinary science, where you can learn how to take care of animals and possibly becoming a veterinarian one day. There are also programs about computers, health careers, carpentry, cosmetology, and more. From the 26 programs, we are confident that you will find something that you would like to learn about and maybe make a career out of it one day. When you are in high school, you can attend one of our TCHS schools if you're interested. We have a TCHS near where you live. One is in Downingtown, one is in Phoenixville, and one is in West Grove. Most of our students attend for half of the day, 5 days a week. They either come to TCHS by bus in the morning or the afternoon, and they spend the other half of their day at their sending school high school. One of the special things about our school is that our students learn from the teacher in the classroom, and then they actually get to do everything that they are learning in their program area. That means that you will have hands-on experience and you'll be using tools and materials for that particular program. For example, if you're learning about how to fix something on a car, you can then go out into the program area and work on an actual car. Well, that leads me to show you one of our amazing videos about our TCHS schools.
I'm Gavin.
I'm Marbelia.
I'm Dalton.
I'm Lauren.
I love being my own boss.
I love helping people.
I love working with my hands.
I love figuring out how things work.
What I love is why I'm a student at TCHS. I love that I can try a career before I go to college for it.
I get to study what I'm interested in. I never think, when am I going to use this?
I'm doing things a real mechanic would do every day.
I love how everything's the latest at TCHS.
It's all industry standard.
I love that I earned college credits as a 10th grader.
I wasn't thinking that far into my future, but TCHS was.
My classes are smaller, so I get more attention.
My teachers have stories and experiences for working in the field.
They know what it's like out there.
They know what I need to know to be great at this.
I love how I can still be in sports at my sending school.
I get a whole new set of friends at TCHS.
I have 4 years to figure things out.
What I'm going to be, where I'm going to go.
While I'm here, I want to love going to school.
When I graduate, I want to love what I do.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Gavin, and I found what I love.
I'm Marbelia, and I found what I love.
I'm Dalton,
And I found what I love at TCHS.
and I found what I love at TCHS Brandywine.
I love that video. Now I would like to introduce one of our educators from our Brandywine TCHS, Mrs. Titus.
Good morning. My name is Jessica Titus. My position at TCHS is School Support and Career Specialist, which basically means that I get to go to work with students to prepare them for college and career. Our students leave the technical college high school feeling prepared for college and career ready. Students at the technical college high school choose to be here, but also choose to be successful. At this time, I'd like to introduce Sadie from TCHS Brandywine and the Automotive Service Program at TCHS.
Hi, my name is Sadie Cosmuch. I'm a 10th grader at Downingtown East High School. I love TCHS because it gives me mechanical skills and a chance to improve my knowledge in the automotive field. I'm working to become an automotive service technician after graduation.
Thank you, Sadie. Now I would like to introduce Mrs. Sassman from our Pennox Bridge Auto Service Program.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jenny Sassman, and I'm a former chemistry and biology teacher who fell in love with the automotive world at TCHS. I've worked at Honda, Susquehanna Towing, United Tire, and will continue summer employment at Christian Brothers Automotive as a technician and service advisor. I really enjoy teaching students how to be successful and bringing science into practical applications. I've hosted women's auto clinics and basics for beginners, and I can't wait to start that up again. I presented at GETT last year, and it was a blast showing braking systems and front suspension and the effects of force and acceleration on their design and repair. And now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Cook, our school to career specialist at the Pickering campus.
Thank you, Jenny. Good morning. My name is Christine Cook. I am the school support and career specialist with TCHS Pickering. I've chosen to work in career and technical education because I enjoy supporting students with career preparation and providing them with valuable career-related opportunities. Now I'd like to introduce you to one of our amazing automotive service students, Destiny Johnson.
Hi, my name is Destiny Johnson. I'm a 9th grader at TCHS Pickering. I love TCHS because I get to expand my knowledge on my passion. I'm working to become an automotive service technician after graduation.
Thank you, Destiny. Destiny, was there someone in your life that influenced you to follow this career path?
Yes, my mom. Back in 2015, she decided to pursue an education on auto service, and ever since then, I've just been completely engaged.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Mrs. Titus from our Brandywine campus and her student Sadie would like to now show us an activity. Is that right, Mrs. Titus?
Yes, that is correct. I have Sadie here, and Sadie's going to go through air pressure in your tire, how to check it, and what PSI is and how to determine that for each of your vehicles at home. Sadie?
So for the safety and driving performance, it is really important to be aware of the air pressure in your vehicle's tires. Air pressure in tires is measured in pounds per square inch, or PSI. Usually the recommended pressure range is between 30 and 35 PSI. PSI is determined by the size of the vehicle and the passenger and load capacity determined by the manufacturer. To learn what your tire pressure should be, look for your manufacturer's recommendation, which is printed on the label inside your car. This slide shows an example of where to find the manufacturer's sticker on the driver's side panel door panel. This next slide shows the information sticker on the driver's side door frame. Typically, the information is posted on the driver's side of the car. I recommend that you check out your family's car to see where it is located. This slide will illustrate how to check for your vehicle's current tire pressure. You will need a tire pressure gauge. You will see here it looks similar to a pen, but it has a row of numbers that will identify the PSI. You can also purchase a digital tire pressure gauge, but this works just fine. You should check your tires when they are cold or a few hours after driving, as the tires heat up as you drive. You will need to screw off the tire valve cap, then press the tire gauge onto the valve stem. There might be a slight hiss when you press down on the valve and again when you release it. You will only need to do this for a second or two or long enough to get an accurate reading. Now you can compare the tire pressure to the manufacturer's recommendation. Safe driving.
Well, thank you, Sadie. That was great information. Now our Penn Oxbridge team will be teaching us about some important car maintenance details.
Hi, I'm Lexis McKinney, and I'm a student in the Automotive Technology program at TCHS Penn Oxbridge. I wanted to work on cars because I've always had a passion for it, and I wanted to learn more. In the last video, they talked about tread depth, and we would like to share with you how cars communicate through the dash light.
This is the brake light. If your brake light goes on, it could be trouble with the level of brake fluid. It could be that your parking brake has been engaged. It could be trouble with the ABS system. This is the oil light. This is different than an oil change reminder, and it's number one of the big three. If the oil pressure light is on or blinking, there are 3 different scenarios. If the oil level reads low, you can add some engine oil and see if the light goes off. If it does, you're good to drive. If the oil level is okay on the dipstick, but the engine is running noisily, your oil pump could be faulty. Please don't drive until you get professional help. If the oil level is okay and the engine is running smoothly, your oil sensor could be faulty. You can safely drive, but you will want to get the sensor replaced soon. This is the engine temperature light. Like the oil light, it's the second of the big 3 not to ignore on your dash. If the oil temp light's on, it's most likely a problem with coolant or antifreeze. An overheated engine can crack, seize, and ultimately you'll need a new engine. This is the battery light. It's the last of the big 3 to look out for. A bad battery light means your alternator is usually no longer charging your battery, shown here, and your car isn't going to run for very much longer. One light that is more of a convenience than emergency is the TPMS. If the TPMS light goes on, your tire pressure is most likely low, and in the next video you'll learn how to properly inflate a tire. Happy driving!
Thank you. And Destiny, we would love to hear from you again from our Pickering campus.
At first, I felt hesitant to be in a classroom of mostly boys, but the more skills I learned, the more equal we all felt. It's not whether you're a boy or a girl that matters. It really just comes down to what you can do. I've always loved anything car-related. Now let's talk tires, specifically tire tread, the part of the tire that touches the road. We spend a lot of time driving around in cars, but never think about the tire treads. You'll probably be driving in just a couple years, so pay close attention. To stay safe on the road, your tire tread needs to be in good shape to give you traction. That's grip. You want your tires to grip the road. Good traction gives you better steering control. After many miles, the rubber wears out. Worn tires are very dangerous. Tire tread is also designed to divert water and slush away from the tires. So if the weather's bad, your car has good traction and grip on the road. Here's a simple way to check the thickness of the tread on your tires. You can try this on your car at home. First, make certain the car is turned off, then go find a penny. You have grooves between the treads. That's where you insert the penny. Hold it like this, upside down. Look to see how much of Lincoln's head is visible. We only want to see part of his forehead as if he's wearing a cap or a visor. Check all 4 tires. If you see his whole head or just the tip of his head is covered, it is time to get new tires with new tread. Of course, there is a proper tool used to measure tread. It's called a tire tread depth gauge. Everyone should have one in their glove box, but you can also dig around in your cup holder under the seats for a penny. That'll work too. I hope you found this information helpful. Share it with your parents and stay safe.
That was great, Destiny, and very interesting. We'd like to open up the chat for questions. Christine, how does the chat look?
We do have a couple of questions that did come in. The first one I'd like to direct towards Sadie and Destiny, either one. The question was regarding, am I still able to do sports at my sending school if I come to TCHS or any other activities?
Yeah, you are definitely able to keep doing your sports and just stay as more focused in your actual high school than here. It's great to do this, and I would suggest it for anybody.
So you don't feel like you're missing out on anything at your sending school by coming to TCHS?
No, definitely not missing out on anything.
Great, that's great. How about you, Sadie?
Personally, I chose to come to TCHS full day and I don't do sports, but I still have that option if I were to change my mind in the future. And I definitely don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. If anything, I feel like it's better for me to be here.
That's great. Thank you, Destiny. Another question that did come in was, Destiny, was it mostly boys in your automotive class, or are there other girls that are in the program as well?
Currently, it's just me and one other girl in the class.
Great.
So it is mostly boys.
Okay, thank you. And would you be able to elaborate on what's it like? What are the teachers like at TCHS? What kind of programs or careers are available in automotive technology?
Service technician, engineer.
You could be an automotive service technician, you could be an engineer. As far as the teachers are really nice. And I really like the class sizes here because they're smaller, so you definitely get more attention if you need
And
it.
the lab, to have the lab is great.
In the lab, it's pretty great.
So you get your hands-on experience, which is kind of neat. Sadie, do you have anything to add to that as well?
Yeah, I think that TCHS offers a lot more than just the automotive career also. And you could go into hundreds of different careers just going to this school alone. And I think that's a great thing to have.
Great. Okay, another question that has come in is, what kinds of careers are available in automotive technology?
I'll take that one. With automotive technology, the sky's the limit, because it's a lot of people just automatically go to technician, and you can also be a master technician. You can teach classes at schools. You can go into engineering, but you can also go into the service part. You can work in parts department. You can work in a service department. You can work at a parts store. You can work at upper levels of management, where you make connections, like a service advisor would make connections from the person to their technician. There's also people that need to write literature and parts catalogs. There's a lot of that out there. There are CAD designers. I know that's part of the engineering. That's only a few that come off the top of my head. And every 6 months, there seems to be a new position that needs to be filled, as far as bridging the gap between computers in your car, because your car has a computer in it, if it's post 1995, when OBD2 ports came out, or 1996, excuse me, into and the IT and computer science world. So there's all that. It seems endless.
Sure, there sounds like there's a lot there. Thank you, Jenny. Another question that has popped up is, what kinds of challenges have you experienced, and how did you overcome these challenges?
Christine, can I answer that one too?
Yeah, great. Thank you, Jenny.
Okay, sure. A lot of people think that girls can't do it because they have this image in their heads of a big technician where you need muscles, that sort of thing. You can do this. As a technician, I have tools, I have machines, and there are different ways sometimes that I have to position my body to take a wheel off of a tire, but I can do it. I can take 35-inch truck tires on and off. I can fix the drum brakes on the back of them. You just need to know how to use tools and use leverage.
Great. Thank you, Jenny. This is wonderful. And lastly, I have a question asking about, can I still go to college after I graduate from TCHS?
I'll take that one. Absolutely. Our students, a lot of our students actually go on to college. And while you're at TCHS, students have the opportunity to obtain dual enrollment credits. And a lot of our students take that opportunity and take advantage of that. So they're obtaining college credits while they're in high school, which gives them that step ahead, after they graduate from TCHS and they're sending school high school.
I don't see any other questions at this time. Ms. Titus, I think that might be all.
We want to thank Destiny and Sadie and Lexus for all their information today, which was really, really helpful. But thank all of you for being with us here today. You can complete a full tour of TCHS and get more information by visiting www.technicalcollegehighschool.org. Patty, back to you.
Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you to the Technical College High Schools, all of our sponsors, and all women in STEM. Remember, we have over 20 videos and live streams and 1 launches each week. If you haven't already registered, go to getpa.org so we can send you the weekly links. See you at the next GET video.